Sunglasses right now. It has been such a crazy day. My contact is bothering me. Like such an insanely crazy day. I think that I started to pick up the little camera thing and look at it because I know that I am going through some things right now. But it's so crazy because today was the day from hell. I've had days from hell before, but this is one of the worst ones in the last 2 years. And that's just like a part of life. And then like I got the message that you know, one of the predominant pastors in my life, I would say, that me and my family got to see, working as a clergyman all the way to having a storefront, probably 50-seater church to a mega church, passed away today. And it's just so, there's so many things about my life that have happened, but then there are some major points that people will not understand unless they, you would never understand me completely unless there are some things that you know about me. One of those things was that I saw 3 of my family members pass away from cancer. And when I say like pass away, you go around them one day and they're normal, and they get their diagnosis and they get their treatment, and then you see that deterioration right there in your face. If you've ever been up close to someone who knows that they have a terminal diagnosis in their life, whether they accept it or don't accept it, it will change your life to see that progress happen. So I know that life is a journey, and I know that life is short. I know that it can be taken from you in a moment, and I try to balance myself accordingly. Sometimes I'm dramatic, sometimes I'm funny, sometimes I'm happy, and I try to stay happy. Normally I am not sad and I'm not angry because I know that life really is just a dream, and we're all just here for a moment. And it helps me to gain perspective. But even though we're just here for a moment, we're still human. And we're in this human body with human hormones, which is true, and human emotions for a reason. One of my coworkers put it best. Like, we could be computers that we receive information, we compute the information, and we go on, but we're not. And the difference between us and the computers is that when we intake this information, it has an emotional effect on us. And the more you wall yourself in to avoid that emotional connection, the more, when it does happen, you're kind of caught off guard and it's more dramatic. So I would just say, like, today has really been a terrible day for me because I'm kind of embarrassed. I'm kind of embarrassed that I got upset. I'm kind of embarrassed that I shed some tears. I'm kind of embarrassed that I feel alone and lonely and ostracized and attacked and not supported. I'm kind of embarrassed for being a human being that needs people to support them sometimes. And that's just a part of my journey, and maybe people don't understand, like, oh, why is she posting these videos now? I think it's because my story is not unique. There are very few people that are going to show it, and I'm kind of like at this part of my life that I don't care what other people think about me. I'm going to do the best job that I can do in every category in my life, and then I'll see what happens. For the most part, I try to enjoy my life because I know it can be taken from you in a moment. You can do everything. You can everything in your power and have the biggest faith in the world, but we all have to close our eyes one day, and I don't want to waste my time being frustrated, being aggravated, trying to prove my point, because that's a waste of time too. I want to enjoy everything that God has to give me, every single thing that He placed me on this planet for, because I know this is not a permanent plane. We are all born and we all die, and that's a heavy thing to live with every day, and to do your best with that, and to see how is that going to change you. Does it change you at all? Does it not change you? It's very interesting. And what's even more interesting, that I'm out here talking to myself and no one gives a damn. So it's just interesting. If you stop and take a moment and look at yourself in your life, that perspective that you gain and the peace that you gain is priceless. So thank you, girls, so much for watching. I'm okay. I'm just a live person, and I have chosen to share my journey. And thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Be blessed, and hug your family and love them. And know that right now it's just a moment in time that we are in. It's not permanent, and it can be taken. Make sure you do the best with every hour, every moment, every minute. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.